Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, the Millennial Investor 1914. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is budgeting tips for beginners, how to save money on everyday expenses. Yes, and as I would say, our sponsor, our sponsor today is Rocket Money. But no, the the site or the equipment that we're going to use for the content is Rocket Money. But I'm also going to use Microsoft Excel. And I'm going to give you guys tips of the trade and how I see the landscape of my funds and how I map out and plan. I used technology for my just to increase and improve on my efficiency of my time management skills, and just give you just certain tips just to help you because it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of if you're struggling, uh, trying to figure out, like, man, what's going on and how to. Because I talk about investing and investing $500, $750 per month, $1,000 per month, and a lot of times, a lot of people say, "Hey, don't eat avocado toast and the $5 coffees," but it could be much more than that. It could be the subscriptions that you pay on a monthly basis. It could be if you got cable, right? Uh, Things of that nature. Cable is $150, and I know for me, if things were to get bad, to get tight, I would cancel my cable, right? Because I have Hulu and I have Disney Plus. That'll be $150 in my pocket. And so, budget tips for beginners. My first tip uh, I would say is get Rocket Money and become a premium member. Now, one, the reason why I say this is because I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I love it. I like it, and it's very transparent. It really is. It's very transparent, and what you'll see is as you go through the transactions, if you are a if you are a heavy spender, if you're a lush spender, a lot of times people spend and they just swipe their credit card and they pay for Amazon, but to hold themselves accountable, that's the first. They don't see uh, the actual live transaction, live statements probably at the end of the month, right? By that time it's too late. But with your account synced into Rocket Money, you can be able to see everything that you spend on, and so it holds you accountable. So like, man, like, well, the first question is where's all my money going? Where's my money going? Your money is probably going, like, for myself. I know that for me that all my money goes into food. I I eat a lot. I like to eat good, and like right here you see baristas. I went to got breakfast taco today. Got nachos the other day. If I'm at the gas station, I'm either getting breakfast tacos, something to drink, or gas. See right here, lunch, food, food, food. You catch my drift. For me, my vice is actually food. Food may not be your actual vice, whether it's buying food at the grocery store or just the pleasures of life of just getting a burrito at Chipotle, right? Or getting a burrito from a taco truck. It all adds up. It really does. Second tip: when you use Rocket Money, uh, what you'll see is this man. I can say this is very uh, convenient. It has everything linked, so it shows. Uh, so it has everything linked. It has everything of your payment history, and so it can really show you, and you can really pay attention. Where certain things it should be at a certain price, right? And if it goes up, it will tell you, right? Like for here, it says irregular. Uh, the reason why this was irregular because I had my car in the shop, and then I had to take Uber uh, to the shop, Uber to home and back, and so right there, I know, okay, that's cool. But something that could be irregular could be um, what, like right here, my water bill. My water bill is normally $30 and it's $55. I knew it was something up, right? I knew it was something else. So when you see certain things and it's irregular or it goes up, it actually you can be able to see uh, red flags. Also, I like the calendar view because it's it looks all sexy and professional, but uh, but also just puts in perspective because we know when we get paid, we know when certain bills like the I know the second check, excuse me, is normally when I can focus on my end of the month bills uh, like my electric, my gas, my mortgage. That's normally the, the check that I have to pay a lot of money, right? And so uh, the second tip is to utilize Rocket Money calendar view and the reoccurring expense so that you can see what's coming up, see see what's coming up, see uh, your subscriptions, and see how much they are. See if there's areas that you can improve upon, and see any irregularity, anything that's irregular, because it will tell you uh, that like, hey, no, this bill went up, and then you also can you can check on your spending. And for me, for example, right here, my spending went up in August because I looked at it. I was like, it's why did it go up? It went up because I did something impromptu that I normally don't do right here. No, normally when I save for a trip, I tend to I'll have the money already saved up, and then once I purchase the trip, I just pay for it. But the way I planned out, I had the money, but things popped up. Things popped up as in something popped up with my car, with the fuel gauge, and that was a couple $100. Something had popped up with my plumbing. That was like $200 and something. Uh, and then something else had popped up. So the money that I had to drop down for my plane ticket. Oh, so I'm going to the Philippines in December. So the money that I had for my plane ticket, a lot of the money I had to put on my car, maintenance, house stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on, and so I mean, life be life, and that this $1,500 I spent on my plane ticket, but it ended up being 1,800 because of I think like my seats, and it was something else. I think something like priority something. So yeah, so that's why my spending was outrageous for that month. It's not normally nearly as high. And so for yourself, you can utilize the spending and you can actually go into detail uh, to see what it is in real time. You can see it in real time, and it will hold you accountable, whether if you like it or not. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's utilizing Rocket Money as a premium member. Oh, and the advantage of Rocket Money is that when you join as a member, it asks you how much you want to pay as a member, right? And so for me, I chose $5, right? So I said, $5. So they did $5 times 12, and I think that's 60 because last year, uh, $60 came out my account. Yep, yep. So they will say, hey, from the value that we provide you, you tell us how much you want to pay. And so I was like, okay, $5. So they did $5 times 12, and $6 came in. And I paid Rocket Money as a premium member for the past year now. Second, the second is like to go old school. So I like to go old school. I like to do Excel. I like to do Excel. Um, and what I like to do is I like to what you'll see is that hopefully you could take from here. So if you want to go down and do the if you want to do the Rocket Money route, you can do that. You can pay that. Or if you want to do where the free route, you could do just the Excel, where you break down your money. You break down, uh, and these are your static bills. So these bills that don't change. So your student loan, your car insurance. If you got a car note, you add that. Your phone bill, uh, internet and cable. If you got that, your water bill, gym membership. Uh, for me, I add my investing totals into it. So if you invest in $500 per month, $250 per check, $300 per check, you add that, and then you'll put where's the money going to? Is it going to your taxable brokerage account? Is it going to your Roth IRA? No. What's a better example? A better example is this, like April. Uh, boom. So break it down. Okay, this money is always pay yourself first. So this money is gonna go into my taxable brokerage account. Okay, cool. This money is gonna go to Bitcoin. And then on your second check, what's your second check? Do you have any subscriptions, right? Are you paying Hulu? Are you paying Stars? Are you paying HBO, Disney Plus? You're gonna put that because you want to keep track of everything that's going out. You need to keep track of all your bills. Now, uh, money for like food, uh, entertainment, you can keep track of that. But for that, uh, that's not hard bills. Those are soft bills. So that comes out of your, I would say, the rest of your money account. And I mean, yes, you will have to keep track of that, and to kill and that will help if you have Rocket Money. That will help with that because then you can keep even a tighter lid on your spending. But if not, what you do is that you just make sure that you keep track of your hard bills so you know everything that goes out, and then uh, for the rest, like going out, bars, clubbing, uh, haircuts, getting your hair did, uh, food. You can create a separate budget for that, and and then right here you see I put allocated money for investing, Roth IRA, mortgage, or you put rent right here. Any other bills, boom, 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 and then this is how you're able to uh, save money on your everyday expenses using Excel, and you can use I use Excel, and then what you do is that you create tabs for each month, boom, and then you can be able to budget and plan for the whole entire year. I know this can be quite OCD-ish, but it really helps because then you can really anticipate how much you're gonna have for that month, so that if you find out that it's not coming out to that amount, then you can go into your bank statements. Then you can go, if you got Rocket Money, then you can go into the weeds and details. Like, okay, I was supposed to have $1,500 left over uh, from this check, or I was supposed to have $900 or $1,000 uh, for this check, $500 for this check. That's $1,500, but I only see $300. And what you'll see is that maybe, like for myself, maybe you've been going to the taco truck a little bit too much, right? Or hey, did you forget that you had to pay for this expense that came out of nowhere, right? Because for me having a house, there's a lot of expenses that come out of nowhere, like uh, just me having to fix my back door and get a new back door because of the whole hurricane. That was they quoted me $1,500, but it was like $1,600. And then my plumbing and fixing my ceiling, and it's a lot of nuances that you have to pay for as a homeowner. And uh, so you think, hey, I'm gonna have X amount of dollars, and then you gotta save for that. So all in all, the tricks and tips and the tricks of the trade is you utilize Rocket Money. You can say when they ask you how much you want to pay, you can say $5. You pay the whole $60 up front. Then you can utilize this illustrious dashboard. You can look and see all your recurring bills, all your recurring subscriptions, and then you can also use Rocket Money to cancel any subscriptions that you don't like. And then you also can focus on the spending tab. So I would say use Rocket Money, but if you don't have the money for Rocket Money, use Excel. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Holla at your boy. Appreciate your support. I appreciate uh, everything. And yeah, show your boy some love. Peace.